Doha. Even those who are free from all desires and absorbed in the joy of devotion to Sri Rama have thrown their heart as fish into the nectarine lake of supreme affection for the name. Sakala Kamana Hina Jirama Bhagati Rasalina Nama Suprema Piyusha Hrada Tinhahu Kiemanamina Chobai. There are two aspects of God, the one unqualified and the other qualified. Both these aspects are unspeakable, unfathomable, without beginning and without parallel. To my mind, greater than both is the name that has established its rule over both its might. Friends should not take this as a bold assertion on the part of this servant. I record my mind's own conviction, partially and liking. These two aspects of Brahma, God, should be recognized as akin to fire. The one, viz., the Absolute, represents fire which is latent in wood, while the other, qualified divinity, corresponds to that which is externally visible. Though both are inaccessible by themselves, they are easily attainable through the name. Therefore, I have called the name greater than Brahma and Sri Rama both. Brahma, God, is one, all-pervading and imperishable. He is all truth, consciousness, and a compact mass of joy. Even though such immutable Lord is present in every heart, all beings in this world are nonetheless miserable and unhappy. Through the practice of the name, preceded by its true appraisement, however, the same Brahma reveals itself even as the value of a jewel is revealed by its correct knowledge. Aguna Saguna Dui Brahma Sarupa Akata Agada Anadi Anurpa More Amata Bara Namuduhute Kie Jehi Juga Nija Basa Nija Bhute Prori Sujana Jani Janahi Janaki Kaho Pratiti Priti Ruchi Manaki Eko Daru Gata De Kiha Eko Pavaka Samajuga Brahma Bibeko Obaya Agama Yoga. Start that one again. Obaya Agama Yoga Sugama Namate Kaheo Namo Brahma Ramate Vyapako Eko Brahma Abhinasi Sata Chetana Gana Anadarasi Asa Prabhu Hridaya Akchata Abhikari Sakala Jiva Jaganina Dukhari Nama Nirupana Nama Jatana Te So Pragata Tajimi Molaratana Te Doha. The glory of the name is thus infinitely greater than that of the Absolute. I shall show below how, in my judgment, the name is superior to even to Sri Rama. Niraguna te ehi bhati bara nama prabho apara. Kaho namu bharat rama te nija bichara anusara. For the sake of his devotees, Sri Rama assumed the form of a human being and, suffering calamities himself, brought relief to the pious. By fondly repeating his name, on the other hand, devotees easily become abodes of joy and blessings. Sri Rama himself redeemed a single woman, Ahalya, the wife of an ascetic, while his name corrected the error of crores of wicked souls. For the sake of the sage Vishvamitra, Sri Rama wrought the destruction of Suketu's daughter Tadaka with her army and son Subahu. While his name puts an end to the devotee's vain hopes along with his errors and sorrows, even as the sun terminates night, in his own person Sri Rama broke the bow of Shiva, while the very glory of his name dispels the fear of death. The Lord restored the charm of the Dandaka forest. I've been missing all the footnotes. I'm just going to start that again. Sri Rama himself redeemed a single woman, Ahalya. Footnote. See Balakanda 209, 6-11. The wife of an ascetic, while his name corrected the error of choras of wicked souls. For the sake of the sage Vishvamitra, Sri Rama wrought the destruction of Suketu's daughter. Footnote. Labid 203.3 and 209.3. Back to the text. Tadaka, with her army and son, Subahu. While his name puts an end to the devotee's vain hopes along with his errors and sorrows, even as the sun terminates night, in his own person Sri Rama broke the bow of Shiva. Footnote. Labid 264. Back to the text. while the very glory of his name dispels the fear of rebirth. Footnote. Here there is a pun on the word bhava, which has been used as a synonym of Lord Shiva, in the first instance and again in the sense of rebirth. The comparison has been drawn between Sri Rama himself, on the other hand, and the glory of his name, not the name itself, on the other. The latter, it is pointed out, excels the former in that while Sri Rama broke a concrete object like the bow, the glory of his name dispels an abstract thing like the fear of rebirth. Back to the text. The Lord restored the charm of the Dandaka forest. Footnote. The forest of Dandaka had been rendered unfit for life in any form whatsoever under a curse from the sage Shukrakarya. The divine presence of Sri Rama, however, removed the curse and restored the forest to its original charm. Back to the text. Alone. While his name purified the mind of countless devotees, the delighter of Raghus, Sri Rama, crushed only a host of demons, while his name uproots all the impurities of the Kali age. Rama Bhagatha Hita Naratanu Dari Sahi Samkata Kiye Sadhu Sukhai Namu Saprema Japata Na Anayasa Bhagata Hohi Mudha Mangala Basa Rama Eka Tapasya Tiyatai Nama Koti Kala Kumati Sudhari Rishi Hita Rama Suketu Sutaki Sahita Sena Sutakinhi Bibaki Sahita Dosa Dukha Dasa Durasa Dalai Namu Jimi Rabi Nishinasa Bam Jeu Rama Apu Bhava Kapu Bhava Bhaya Bam Jana Nama Pratapu Damdaka Banu Prabhu Kinha Sukhavana Janamana Amita Nama Kye Payavana Nisikara Nikara Dale Raghunandana Namo Sakala Kali Kalusha Nikamdana. Doha. The Lord of Ragus conferred immortality only on faithful servants like Shabari, the celebrated Bila woman, and the vulture Jatayu. Footnote. For the accounts of Shabari and Jatayu, see Aranyakanda 33.3 to 36 and 28.4 to 32 respectively. While his name has delivered innumerable wretches, the tale of its virtues is well known in the Vedas. Sabari Gidha Sevakani Sugati Dinhi Raghunatha Nama Udhare Amita Kala Bedu Bidita Gunagata. As is well known to all, Sri Rama extended his protection to two devotees only, viz. Sugriva and Vibhishana. His name, on the other hand, has showered its grace on innumerable humble souls. This superb glory of the name shines forth in the world as well as in the Vedas. Sri Rama collected an army of bears and monkeys and took no little pains over the construction of a bridge to connect the mainland with the island of Lanka. Through the repetition of his name, however, the ocean of mundane existence itself gets dried up. Let the wise bear this in mind. Sri Rama killed in battle Ravana with all his family and returned to his own city with Sita. He was then crowned king in the capital of Ayodhya, while gods and sages sung his glories in choicest phrases. His servants are, however, able to conquer the formidable army of error by fondly remembering his name and, absorbed in devotion, move about in joy which is peculiarly their own. By the grace of the name, they know not sorrow even in dream. Rama Sukham Tha Bibhishana Dor Rakesha Sarana Jana Sabukho Nama Gariba Anika Nivaji Loka Bidambara Birida Biraji. Rama Balu Kapi Kataku Batora Setu Hetu Shramu Kinhana Tora Namuleta Bhava Simdo Sukhahi Karahu Bicharu Sujana Mana Mihai. Rama Sakula Rana Ravanumara Siya Sahita Nijapura Pagudara Raja Ramu Avadha Rajadhani Gavata Guna Suramuni Barabani Sevaka Sumirata Namo Saprati Binu Shrama Prabala Mohadalu Jiti Pirata Saneha Mangana Sukha Apane Nama Prasada Socha Nahi Sapane